Howdy, boys and girls. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the Magician of Tarot here, back with another installment. Sorry I'm so goofy. Today we're talking about urgent message from Great Spirit. Shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. I'm so violent recently. I'm sorry. I love you, I promise. All love. I'm shooting you with bullets of love. All right. So, I've already preached up and blessed 4PILES. Allow me to pick my pals, please. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are great. Hope you guys are well rested and refreshed, as I am. First pile is going to be the star ANISE right there. Say, let's get it on. We've been waiting. All right. Second pile is going to be a cinnamon stick. Say, we can wait forever for you. Ooh, kisses. Third pile is going to be this bay leaf. Say, I'm not like the other two. Let's get it on. Let's move it along. Slow poke. Attitude. Last but not least, it's going to be these two little cardamom seeds, these two little amigos. Say, dun, 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 dun. That's all I got for you. Please do me one small favor. Please like, share, and subscribe. Love that last part. Love the first part. Love the middle part. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. I always like black out or blank out, but timestamps below is what I meant to say. Love you. All right, we're gonna go with it. Okay. What's up, Star ANISE? Come on in. Let's talk about you a little bit. Urgent messages from Spirit. Great Spirit, what's going on with Pile 1, please and thank you? What urgent messages do you have for Pile 1 Star ANISE crew? I don't have any channel messages, so let's get it in. What we got? We got the Ten of Cups out here in reverse. Now, immediately when I get the Ten of Cups in reverse, we're talking about toxic family. People that didn't support you, people that didn't tell you that they loved you, or maybe you didn't tell them that you loved them is what I'm getting. But for good reason, okay? I feel like love was far and in between with this card coming out here in reverse. Like the Ten of Cups is all about love and support and looking after people and family vibes. And I feel like you have some family members that we needed to discuss. So let's talk about them. What's going on with them, Great Spirit? Queen of Cups out here in reverse. This is a guardian or a parent of yours. It doesn't have to be a woman, but this is somebody that's very emotional. The Queen of Cups is known to wear her heart on her sleeve, known to be very emotional, and known to cry a river. Somebody feels guilty for not showing you love or the appropriate type of love is what I'm getting here with these reversals. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and last card. They have a lot of regrets of their past and what they could have done. I'm hearing shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, with these three screeches out here, they wish they would have showed you the amount of love that they never had, is what I'm hearing as well. Like, they feel like because they never had it, they should have never had to show it to you. They're just perpetuating what they didn't get, so they didn't know how to show it to you. But they had to understand how to break a curse, how to break, you know, what was dysfunctional. And unfortunately, they just perpetuated the dysfunction. Okay, this is probably a dysfunctional individual, and like Spirit wants me to remind you guys, just because it's a woman doesn't mean that it can't be a man. And sometimes, like, women can be very masculine, and sometimes men can be very feminine. So I feel like we're dealing with a person that didn't really know how to balance out the two energies within them. Let's continue on, though. We have the Two of Cups out here upright. Now we are getting somewhere. Now we are looking at each other as counterparts. This doesn't have to be a relationship, but I feel like either some of you guys are about to be in a relationship and they want to meet your counterpart, or you're already in a relationship and they want to meet your counterpart. So take what resonates, because this is all lovey-dovey soulmate vibes right here. But first and foremost, they want to have an intimate relationship with you because they never really got to know you as you are. And I'm also hearing they view you as special, or they want to, you know, praise you for being special, and they never told you or uplifted you or looked you in the eye. Okay, I have to read this in reverse. With this being in reverse, is they probably looked down on you. They probably never saw you as an equal. They probably, you know, scolded you or never told you that they loved you. And now they want to do those things. And now I have only two cups out here, and it's telling me that, you know, they want to start somewhere is what I'm getting here. I have the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is telling me they want you to come back. A lot of you guys walked away from the toxic family members. A lot of you walked away from the people that didn't support you. Now they recognize their ways, and now they want to use their heart space. We have nothing but cups out here. Okay, so when you walked away, they learned that you were vital in their life. They learned that, what real love is. Let's continue on though. Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is all about transformation and transportation and getting through a crowd. They see your victory, because that's also what the Six of Wands is: victory, a parade, celebration, and they feel like that you left them behind and you are on your way to success. And that's kind of what propels them to look at you as equals, because they see you going far and leaving them behind, as I mentioned before, but they don't want to be left behind. Okay, now they want to say, you know what, you've impacted me by not being in my life and by being in my life. It's a channel message. So they don't want to be left behind, and they want to get a victory out of you. They want to have a relationship with you, and that's what their goal is. What else we got? We have the Devil card in reverse. I feel like they had a reputation to live up to. I also feel like some of them try to play innocent, or they didn't want to recognize their demonic side. Whenever I have the Devil card in reverse, it's somebody that wears a mask, somebody that doesn't feel like they're demonic or they have a bad side to them. Some of them could have been heavily involved in drugs. Doesn't have to be everybody's story, but the devil does come with attachments. Some of them could have had addictions. Some of them could have had a mean streak, is what I'm getting here. Some of them could have abused you, okay? But now they want to discard, that negative side of them, or they want to put it behind them, is what I'm getting here with the Devil card in reverse. So I don't like having devil energy in my readings, but we see where this energy came from. We see why it was so easy for them to not show love, because they had issues in their life with the Devil card out here, whether they recognize it or not. With the devil being in reverse, you can fake the funk, you can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to people for so long. Excuse me, guys, I'm tripping over my words. What else we got? What I'm seeing here is some of you guys, parents, were heavily alcoholics. Is what I'm seeing here with this cup and this devil card. As I mentioned, the devil comes with addictions, and I see this cup by her neck, and it's just like, I need some wine, I need some beer, I need alcohol, and I need a stat. What else we got? We got the Queen of Wands out here in reverse. A lot of your parents were very aggressive. My Queen of Wands in reverse is known to be aggressive and known to keep a 20-foot pole. When you guys stood your ground and showed your distance, that's what got their attention. I also have some negative news, is like they compare themselves to you. Whenever I have two queens in reverse, there's a lot of comparison and jealousy. So they see how you do things, they see your success story, and they feel left behind. And that's what propels them to want to recognize their negative ways, is what I would say. I don't want to say demonic, because I don't like labeling people, but I see all this red out here. So that's their issue. But they're going to have to really learn why they were so dysfunctional. We have a dysfunctional alcoholic or a drug addict or somebody that allowed their addiction to get the best of them. Ending this reading with the Nine of Swords upright, and that's what keeps them up at night. They have dreams about you. They have imagining what they could have done instead, and for a long time they didn't see what was in front of their face. And I feel like now they recognize what's in front of their face and what they should have done. This is them living in agony and stress. Okay, so let's get closing remarks. They want to act now. The Three of Wands is all about acting. The Two of Wands is all about planning. And the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands is a prequel and a sequel. And now they have already planned how to approach you, and now they want to do it. Spirit is showing me the Five of Wands right here. A lot of you guys had a turbulent relationship. You argued, you had conflict, or it was really filled with drama with the Five of Wands out here upright. And that's probably another reason why you walked away or left them behind. And Spirit is telling me and reminding me, it's nothing wrong with leaving negative people behind, but if they want to do right, then you might want to give them a chance, a second chance. So I'm saying here with the Two of Cups. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please, and thank you? Great Spirit and Holy Spirit is all about love, compassion, and understanding. So before you shut them out completely, hear them out. Channel message. Ten of Cups out here in reverse. Toxic family. Okay. So they want to get to the bottom of something. My Seven of Cups in reverse is a lot of confusion. They want to know what they did to have you walk away. So you might have a passionate conversation to really enlighten them as to all the negativity that they filled you with, is what I'm getting here. They're still clueless as to what they did per se. They feel like it's one thing, but to be honest with you, with the Seven of Cups, it's many things that accumulated. Seven of Cups is all about having a lot of options. So they're wondering which option was it that made you go away. It's like a lot of things, you know? So you have to explain that to them because they're confused. Let's talk about the Queen of Cups out here in reverse, emotional. Six of Wands out here, like I mentioned before, they don't want to feel left behind. They see you have ascended. They see that you use your heart space. They see that you have a victory ahead of you, but they don't feel a part of that, okay? And that's an embarrassment is what I'm getting here with the Six of Wands in reverse. They feel embarrassed that, you know, they don't have support system. Now, the Six of Wands comes with a support and a parade and people cheering this victor on. You know, they feel a bit lonely, and, you know, I feel like a tomato is being thrown here as low. I feel like they're a bit embarrassed. Let's talk about the Two of Cups out here. Six of Swords. A lot of you guys walked away. I'm picking up energy. A lot of you guys are about to merge into a relationship very soon. If you're single, you're about to have more than one person. Some of you guys are about to have a family really quick, is what I'm getting here with three individuals. It's about to go from two to three. Okay? So by you moving on and walking away, that's what makes them want to be closer to you, is what I'm getting here with the Two of Cups. This is your spouse energy, and this is also your parent energy or whoever this relative is. Okay, but a lot of you guys who are single are about to run right smack into a new relationship. Let's talk about the Six of Wands out here upright. Eight of Pentacles. They see what you do for work. They see your success story. They see the effect that you have on other people. They see your passion and drive is getting you places. Let's talk about the Devil card in reverse. Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're fully aware ever since you were a child or young that they had this issue of keeping things swept under the rug, keeping the mask on and not allowing people to notice their dysfunction. But I feel like you notice, and I feel like you recognize that they're demonic or they were just dark or just negative. And I feel like it left you, and they are in a place of insecurity, okay? Because my Page of Pentacles is insecure. So I feel like you guys were really insecure for a long time, and now they're fitting that shoe. Let's talk about this Queen of Wands out here in reverse, creating distance and being aggressive. This is the same person out here with the Queen of Swords out here. I feel like you guys recognize you had to know your worth, and you created confidence, and you detached from somebody that was very cold-hearted. And Spirit is reminding me, there's nothing wrong with detaching from someone cold-hearted, but they had to learn their own way. Okay, so be open and receptive with the Queen of Swords out here, upright, excuse me. And I see an open-ended conversation out here. So be open-minded to whatever they have to say, and don't be dismissive or have your guards up. Let's talk about this Nine of Swords. Five of Swords. They feel like an enemy. They don't have anybody in their corner. The nines are all about what one person endures alone, and for them to be in misery and have anxiety and stress and not be able to sleep is reflecting to them that they've treated you more like an enemy. Okay, they were forgetful is also what I'm getting, and I'm also getting things being done behind your back. Is what I'm getting here, and they regret that. Okay, so a lot of you guys discovered that they did things behind your back, and you weren't going to put up with it. And that's what keeps them up at night. Guys, this has been your reading. I hope it resonated. Please like, share, and subscribe. What up, Cinnamon Stick? Come on in, bring your sexy ass in here. Let's talk about you a little bit. Urgent message from Great Spirit, please and thank ya. Ooh, you guys got extra cards. So this might be a second reading because we have two duplicates out here. You might want to go to pile 1, do what feels calls to you. Great Spirit, what's going on in pile 2? Spirit wants to get your attention with these sirens out here. And this might also be your second reading with us starting off with a 2 out here. I feel like you guys have plans that you have to get rid of, or this is plan B right here is what I'm seeing. I'm also hearing some of you guys need a plan B. Some of you guys are pregnant right now and you don't want the baby is what I'm channeling with this plan B. 2 of 1 is all about making plans and watching over things. Some of y'all are too young to be watching over things. I don't know if we're talking about pregnancy out here, but I see plan B out here. And a lot of you guys have plans that you have to revise. We're starting off in reverse. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. Let's get it in. I have to go to my second card to really tap in. Justice card out here. Now I'm seeing somebody go to the clinic. This is somewhere where authorities are and they have to make decisions and tough decisions. I'm starting to get pregnancy vibes because I have a woman out here making a tough decision out here. Justice card is all about discerning. Should I weigh the scale of do I want the baby or do I not want the baby? Somebody out there is pregnant. This might not be for everybody because I know we got men out here and your girlfriend could be pregnant too is the channel message. So you might want to, make the decision with her is what I'm getting here with these 2 scales. Oh boy. Okay. So now I feel like I'm Maury. Okay. Justice out here. Y'all got to make some tough decisions. But Spirit is leading me to tell you guys you should have the baby with the Justice card upright. You should look after it. Like I said before, Justice card is all about discerning and making tough decisions. And you can manage this baby is what I'm seeing here. I see this large dress and I feel like somebody's stomach is about to envelop. Okay. But Spirit is telling me with this upright, you can handle it. This is a pregnancy reading. Okay, somebody might want to take a plan B right now in the time being, and if you can't, then go with it. Let's go. Let's continue on. 4 of Swords. Somebody deciding right now. I don't know why I see something moving in his belly. I feel like somebody's asleep right now. Well, not literally, but I see someone sleep and something moving in their belly and they're trying to get peace because the 4 of Swords is all about peace and rest and recuperation. But you guys have some tough decisions to make and you might have to sleep on it for somebody. But I still see something swirling around in their belly. So maybe it's too late for you guys. Maybe it's not too late, but the timing is not on your side. You got to make a decision within the next 4 days is what I'm getting here. Not 4 weeks. Some of y'all are 4 weeks pregnant or something like that. I don't know. But let's continue on. Some of you guys don't want the baby, but you can manage the baby, okay? You will find your peace. You will find your grounding. You will find a solid foundation. You are intimidated right now with the Justice card out here upright, but you are fully capable. What else you got? King of Rods out here. I feel like you're going to be a great parent. You're too vain is what I'm getting here with the King of Rods out here. The King of Rods and the Queen of Rods are known to keep up with appearances, known to be handsome and attractive. I feel like, you got a lot of people out there that are attracted to you and you want to keep up the attraction. You want to be a party boy, party girl. And I feel like you're still going to be a good parent. You can still have fun, okay? Don't think you can't have fun just because you have a baby. I just feel like you should have been more responsible, okay, first and foremost, but I feel like you could still be a great parent with authority figures out here upright, y'all. Don't sleep on yourself. Don't think that a baby's going to suck out all your youth, because that's just not the case. In fact, you're going to mature a lot, and that's sexy in itself, okay? What else you got? We got a decision for y'all. We got 2 kings out here. Some of you guys are going to rise up to the occasion and notice that you can still be confident with the baby. And some of you guys are going to detach and be closed off. My King of Swords is known to be dismissive, known to cut people off. And I feel like some of you guys just want to, have that abortion. It's what I'm getting. I feel like this is a warning for y'all. I count my cards. If I haven't mentioned before, I got the 3 of Swords upright. If you get rid of this baby, if you are dismissive, it will not bring you peace, and it will take away a part of you, is what I'm getting with the 3 of Swords upright. The 3 of Swords is suffering, heartbreak, and infliction, and I feel like you will regret this decision. I don't know why, but I'm pushing you to have this baby. I'm seeing y'all go into labor right now, okay? But I'm trying to convince y'all not to be dismissive, okay? I see you on your table out here having a baby and the nurse saying, squeeze, squeeze. And you guys having a beautiful, I see light around y'all, like while you're having the baby. You're about to have an angel baby, a baby that's gonna like bring you peace, but some of you guys are on the fence and you're like, no, I don't wanna keep the baby. I gotta stay youthful. Keep the baby, because I see nothing but light around you guys. Something's going on with this baby that is anointed and blessed. What else we got? Knight of Wands out here. Now we have, y'all have issues with the father and child, is what I'm seeing here. Maybe if the father is still in the picture, then yes, you could have the baby, is what I'm getting here, because I have a father and I have a child being grown. You know, I see him at a mature age. This is your baby right here, okay? I see him at a mature age, but I feel like you need somebody by your side, because I have the Two of Wands out here. You need somebody to plan with and have a conversation with. So I advise you guys to talk to the person that helped you make this baby, is what I'm getting here, because I see he's going to be by your side, and I see him looking after the child, is what I see here. And he's saying, that's my boy, is what I'm seeing. So let's continue on. Knight of Cups out here. Knight of Cups is all about satisfaction. I'm hearing satisfaction guaranteed, literally, and going places. All my knights go places, but I feel like, oh shit, somebody's having twins. They're not going to be identical, but they're going to be, you know, paternal. Oh my God, I'm about to be emotional right now with these two uprights out here. We about to have twins, and this is a joyous moment for some of y'all. Not everybody's going to have twins, but I'm encouraging you guys to go on this journey. You know, my nights go on missions. This is going to be a quest, a mission, a journey for you guys, and I want you guys to be ready for it. Don't be scared at all, is what I'm channeled to say. Use your heart space fully and be excited even. Let's go. And in this reading with the Five of Swords, a lot of you guys are mislabeling your enemy. A lot of you guys are looking at this baby as something negative when it can be entirely positive, okay? If anything's negative, is you want to dismiss and do things behind people's back, because somebody needs to have a conversation, okay? This Five of Swords is all about doing things behind people's back, so this person, daddy, needs to know. And I feel like if daddy doesn't know with the Six of Swords out here in the verse, you will cause a lot of turbulence. You will cause an argument. He would be like, how could you do this and make this decision behind my back? You know, he will be hurt is also what I'm getting. He will break up with you with this dismissiveness, because he's going to look at you as an enemy. That's just for somebody. Have this baby, please, because I see you in labor and I keep on seeing light out here. And I see your spawn out here like this, joyous and making you happy. But I'm going to continue on. I'm going to give you some closing remarks. I feel like I got to convince you guys to be a good mother. And look who we have out here. Now, a lot of you guys, what I'm saying here, this is daddy and this is mommy. A lot of you guys don't see yourself with this person, but I feel like you guys can make it work, okay? With two individuals and two separate tweets. Whenever I have individuals and two separate tweets, it's a misunderstanding or it's a question mark and they don't quite understand each other. But I feel like he was good enough to have sex with, you know, and I feel like you can use your heart space, because that's what the Queen of Cups is known to do. Great Spirit, let's get these babies out here, please, and thank you. Please use me. I want to be in the hospital room like, oh, that's my girl. Some of you guys are going to have a girl. That's going to be a girl. But I see boys out here too, so just take what resonates. I got duplicates for this Five of Swords in reverse, and I like starting off with my reversals. Let's talk about this Five of Swords. You thinking this is a bad thing? Nine of Wands in reverse. I see stretch marks out here. Nine of Wands, and I'm seeing 9 months of labor out. Well, not 9 months of labor, but 9 months of pregnancy. The Nine of Wands in reverse talk about tired and exhaustion. Yes, it's probably going to take a lot out of you, but you can't be vain and think about your stretch marks. You can't think about yourself. The nines are all about what one person endures alone, and I feel like you guys might be a bit selfish in this whole equation with the baby, with your baby daddy, you know, so you have to just open your heart is what I'm saying here. He built a gate in a fortress, and it's time for you guys to be open to it and the possibilities. What else we got here? Look at this. We got the Hermit card, and this is y'all energy. You need to be adventurous. You need to explore this. You need to mature is what I'm getting here. I feel like this is what you need is what I'm getting here with this lantern out here, okay? I feel like this baby is filled with light. This is the lantern is just turning to the baby, and y'all are the hermit, and you guys don't want to abandon this baby is what I'm getting here. Spirit wants me to read this in verse, and the hermit is all about abandonment. So please don't leave this idea or this blessing inside you behind you. Please don't do that. That would be a mistake. And I saw the mistake here with the 3 of Swords upright. If you want me to show it to you again, I'll show it to you. But a lot of you guys want to dismiss and not have this baby that's going to bring you peace. And I got the 3 of Swords out here upright, which means you're going to be cold-hearted, and it's going to break your heart in the long run. So don't make that mistake, please. I urge you. I'm begging you. I don't never beg. Let's talk about this 2 of Wands out here in reverse. The only person I beg is a great spirit. 2 of Wands out here in reverse. Editing, subtraction, divide. Don't divide or edit something out that's a blessing. Some of you guys are considering how much money you have or how much money you don't have. Spirit is going to bless you. You're going to have all the necessities that you need. Don't worry. Let's talk about the Justice card, discerning. A lot of you guys are acting a bit spoiled, and a lot of you guys feel like you're too young to have a baby, but I feel like that's just your negative self-talk. I don't know how old you are, but that's just your belief system, I feel like you have to be more confident is what I'm getting here. And that's all I'm getting. Let's talk about the 4 of Swords out here. 2 of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are deciding, and you need to sleep on it is what I'm getting here. 2 of Pentacles in reverse is an inner unbalance. And I see an embryo out here merging into 2, So a lot of you guys are pregnant right now, and you want to get rid of it. But in fact, you need to keep it, and you need to sleep on it. And I still see twins out here. Let's talk about this King of Rods out here. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. A lot of you guys are thinking about money in the long haul, because the Wheel of Fortune does encompass money, and you guys are just thinking, and I also see a calendar and a map. You guys are just thinking about right now. You're thinking about yourself right now, and you got to think of the collective. You got to think about the baby daddy, and it's bigger than you, okay? So recognize that, please. Let's talk about this King of Swords out here in reverse, detaching. 7 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse is letting down your guard. You have to be open and receptive is what I'm getting instead of detaching. I feel like your first initial move is to be on guard and be dismissive and create boundaries with what you don't want. But I feel like you have to analyze a bit more, okay? You have to, be open a bit more. Let's talk about the Knight of Wands out here upright. Devil card out here upright. I don't like this. Yikes. A lot of you guys are going to have to give up a lot. A lot of drinking, a lot of drug usage is what I'm getting here. The Devil card talks about addictions, and I feel like that's what prohibits you from having this baby, because you have a lifestyle that can't coexist with the baby. And that's your sign for you guys to dismiss the toxicity and the negativity. Walk away from it. This is your chance to walk away from it. This is your blessing. Spirit's going to be by your side every step of the way, but you have to be willing to walk away from it. Okay, you gotta recognize you're in the chains. Okay, and you gotta walk away from it with the Knights. The Knights go on missions. They leave things behind. Okay, you can do it. Is what I'm hearing with Adam Sandler in my ear. You can do it. All right, let's talk about this Knight of Cups out here upright. Knight of Cups out here in reverse, and this is what this reading is all about, because whenever I have duplicate cards in one reading, this is what this reading is all about. A lot of you guys are going to be dissatisfied and disappointed in yourself if you let this baby go, if you let this blessing go. You got to ride the wave. You're going to have tough times and good times, but you have to be committed is what I'm getting here with the Knight of Cups out here. Okay, a lot of you guys only want to commit to the negativity in your life, but you don't want to commit to a human being. Okay, you want to control the drugs and the alcohol and the fun lifestyle, but when it comes to you committing to another person, there's an issue. So life is more than yourself. Life is more than drugs and alcohol. You got to have a relationship. You have to open your heart space, and that's where I'll end it. Okay, please like, share, and subscribe. I love you. I'm encouraging you. I know you can do it. I know you can. We wouldn't be here if you couldn't. Peace. Papa don't preach. I'm in trouble. Papa don't preach. But I made up my mind. I'm keeping my baby. Mommy, mommy. Papa, papa. Papa don't preach. Okay. Hey, what's up, baby? Get your ass in here. Let's talk about you real quick. Urgent messages, please and thank you, Great Spirit, Holy Spirit. What's going on with pile number 3, please and thank you. We don't have extra cars, so it should be smooth and sweet. Great Spirit, I don't have any channel messages, so let's start us off, please and thank you. What's going on with pile 3, urgent messages? 3 of Swords. This might be your third reading because we're starting off with a 3 out here. You have to heal from something, is what I'm getting, because that's what the 3 of Swords is in reverse, healing from heartbreak and sorrow and betrayal from somebody close to you. Like the 3 of Swords is all about betrayal from somebody close to you, somebody that you let in your heart space, okay? So now you have to heal from that. We're starting off in reverse, and that's not a good start to your reading. I read uprights, reversals, I count my cards, and I take notes of the first card and the last card. You're having a tough time healing from betrayal or somebody that you used to love. I'm hearing that song, now you're just somebody that you used to know. Sorry. But yeah, you got to walk away from somebody that you wanted to be in your heart space, and you're having a tough time healing from that. Let's talk about it. We got the Devil card. Some of you guys are attached to this person for some strange reason. This could be a codependent relationship because the Devil talks about addictions, whatever addiction, sex, drugs, alcohol. Somebody was addicted to a person or just needed them or were bound in their chains. This is a lot of power out here. You give this person power time and time again. You give this person 3 strikes is what I'm getting here. And I feel like you recognize that this person was very evil. And I don't even mean to say it like that, but they were very negative and dark is what I'm getting here. And to be honest with you, I feel like you're still in the chains, but you're still recognizing that they're not good for you. So you have to actually walk away. Okay, this is I would say this is a love reading, but this isn't love. Okay, this is not love. They don't know how to use love. All they know how to do is use people. Is what I'm hearing. Do you hear these sirens in the background? Spirit is trying to get to y'all, get your attention. Is what I'm getting with these sirens out here. You got to recognize that somebody is just not going to change. They're going to be fixing their ways, and they like having you beneath them. I don't even mean to laugh, but Spirit is like co-signing, you know. So I'm a pause because I need I need y'all to really gather this information. But I feel like, you keep on looking up to them, waiting for them to, forgive you or to love you, and they ain't changing, is what I'm getting here with the Devil card. They actually like when you beg with the Devil card upright. What else we got? Temperance out here in reverse. Now, what I'm getting here is they used to have a sweet side, but that quickly changed is what I'm getting here with the temperance out here. This is the same individual out here. Like you looked at them like an angel or, they were good for you and healthy, because that's what the temperance is, healthy and balanced and moderation, but they quickly became this beast. And I feel like they leave you in a mental state that is really turbulent. My temperance in reverse is a mental imbalance. She's all about health and peace, and I feel like when she's in reverse, they take your peace, and they don't mind taking your peace, is what I'm getting here. I feel like a lot of you guys are, in fact, an earth angel. Is what I'm getting here. You're sent on this earth to help people, is what I'm getting here with the Temperance. But I feel like they intentionally want to break your heart. They want to make you suicidal. For some of you guys, they want to see you down and out and heartbroken because they don't want you to use your God-given talents. Okay, they want you to feel bad and want you to be a sacrifice. Some of them have a blood sacrifice on you, with blood, the demon out here, and they want an earth angel to go down in flames. Is what I see here, and it's working, unfortunately. So I don't want to scare you guys with this information, but I want you to recognize the energy. I want you to know that they have you in their wrapped around their finger or their pinky finger. What else you got? I'm calling people out. The Seven of Swords is calling people out, saying, hey, what do you think you're doing over there? Because the Seven of Swords is all about thievery, corruption, ill intent, and I feel like they try to play like they're innocent, but they are conspiring the entire time. I also have the Ten of Swords out here in reverse, which is telling me they like to play the victim. They backstab you because the Ten of Swords is backstabbing and betrayal. We already saw the backstabbing. They probably cheated on you because I see a third-party situation out here with backstabbing out here twice with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. How much betrayal do you all need is what I'm asking in order for you to say stop, because this just turned into a stop sign. So you guys need to calculate and recalibrate is what I'm getting here. You got to call people out and say, hey, I deserve better. And I feel like they make themselves out to be the victim. Sirens. What else we got? We got the Ace of Cups. This is a new aspect for you. This is a new chapter. This is a new beginning. This is you being able to use your heart space. Typically with the Ace of Cups, I read all my cards individually. Typically with the Ace of Cups, you see an overflowing cup. This one is empty. You've been waiting for somebody to fulfill your cup to give you what you need, and it's been empty the entire time. And now you're going to have a chance to have that cup fulfilled, to have an overflowing love. You have somebody that is going to approach you, or you know somebody. I don't know what your situation is, but I see that this cup, this new beginning is what I meant to say. This new beginning can be filled with love, compassion, and everything that you've been looking for. It can be healing, it can be loving, it can be supportive, because the Ace of Cups is nothing but love, and it's a gift from Spirit. It's a blessing. A lot of you guys are skeptical with this person. You probably already know who I'm talking about is what I'm getting here. You feel like they're trying to trick you is what I'm getting here, or they're needy, because I see a homeless cup out here. You feel like they're going to use you for your money, because this just turned into a change cup. What else we got? Six of Swords out here. You have a decision to make, because I see a headspace out here. You see how this air balloon looks like my head? This person runs through your mind all the time. That's one. Two, the Six of Swords is all about going from a rough state of mind to a calm state of mind. So I feel like you can leave the turbulence behind you. You can leave this demon behind you. You can leave this person that wanted to see you sweat and see you in misery behind you. But you got to decide that. And you have to do it for yourself. Typically with the Six of Swords, you see other people in this card. We only see one person in this card. You have to analyze what's good for you and what's not good for you. It's just that simple. Spirit is showing me the Ace of Swords in reverse. A lot of you guys can't recognize what's in front of you, or you want to recognize the truth with the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords upright is all about truth, clarity, and intuition. A lot of you guys don't like to follow your intuition, or you're afraid to. Don't know which one it is. Let's continue on though. Ending this reading with the Empress out here in reverse. You were dealing with the BITCH. I don't know what's going on out here. That's what I see. I read the first card and the last card. The Empress in reverse is not supportive, not helpful, not giving and nurturing, because that's what everything the Empress is. Nurturing, giving. She's often beautiful and aesthetically pleasing, but I feel like when she was beautiful or by your side, she was just neglectful and hurtful. So you decide what's good for your heart space. You know, Spirit is just trying to get your attention with all these sirens. I'm trying to get your attention with the devil out here, you know. Let's get closing remarks, please. Magician out here. Spirit is patting me on the back saying that I'm doing a good job, even though I feel like I'm trying to convince somebody that is really stuck in their ways. So I'm kind of skeptical, like, am I really doing a good job? But Spirit's like, okay, continue on. Great Spirit, thank you for that compliment. I appreciate it. Can I get closing remarks for pile number 3? I'm offended though, because I know I have a cross-watcher that thinks I'm trying to bamboozle them, and that's why we have 2 cards for the devil card upright. Like, the reason why we have 2 cards for the devil is because they have a devil in their life right now, but they think that the other person is the devil. So I can't wait to get to that. Let's talk about the devil card. Somebody needs to flee and run fast as they can, is what I'm getting here, and leave people in their dust. The Knight of Swords goes on missions, and they do it quickly and urgently. Let's talk about it. What's this other card? Somebody is not to be trusted, and you guys are having trust issues. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who's, you have to look at who's been using their heart space and who does it appropriately. It's just that simple. I'm going to stop there, because if you can't equate who uses their heart space naturally and is open with it, then you got some analyzing to do. And I know I'm upsetting people, but it don't take all day to recognize sunshine. You know what I mean? It doesn't take all day to recognize who is genuine. But I digress. Let's talk about this 3 of Swords needing to heal. You got to recognize who broke your heart. I already spoke about this. That's why the Magician is out here upright. I spoke about, you have to recognize who has broken your heart already and who hasn't broken your heart already. Who has a track record? Let's talk about it, though. Let's talk about this Temperance in reverse. 8 of Swords. You have an option to be free, or you can have an option to live in this mental anguish out here. I feel like they wanted to bind the earth angel. You guys are sent on this earth to do great things, to heal other people with the temperance out here. But here you are needing to heal yourself. You guys are wasting time on this earthly plane when you can be doing good for other people. See, you're in a stuck position when you don't have to be. This 8 of Swords is all about feeling stuck when she can get out the ropes, when she could take the blindfold off. A lot of you guys want to keep the blindfold on. A lot of you guys want to be a part of the Matrix. Let's talk about the 7 of Swords in reverse. I'm calling people out. I'm busting shots. I'm sorry. But, let me digress really quick. It's getting personal for me. Let's talk about the 7 of Swords out here in reverse, calling people out. I have to remember to, keep my grace out here, because I see this cat, and this cat is ready to attack, okay? But you are attracted to somebody, is what I'm getting here with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is known to keep up with herself, keep, up appearances, is what I'm getting here. And you have to create distance. My Queen of Wands in reverse has a 20-foot pole. You have to put a 20-foot pole to the people that has done you wrong. What's so hard? Why is that a hard concept for some people is what I'm wondering. Like, this whole reading, I've been trying to convince a crosswatch out there. I've been trying to convince you of your heartbreak. But you're like, no, I haven't been heartbroken enough yet. Okay. Let's talk about this Ace of Cups out here. A new beginning, a new chapter. Something that's going to be fulfilling, but do you want it to be fulfilled with this empty cup? 2 of Swords out here in reverse, and I love having the 2 of Swords in reverse. This is me retracting my claws, because now we're getting somewhere. Now you're fully aware. Now you're taking off the blindfold. At first you were closed off, and now I feel like you see it clear as day that you need to pour out some love. You need to tell somebody no, okay? So whoever you tell no, it's entirely up to you, but I suggest you look at their track record, okay? You have to be closed off to somebody that's been rejecting you. You have to be open to somebody that wants to use their heart space fully, that knows how to use it, that knows how to use support and all that good stuff. You know who's a blessing in your life, but you are still at a crossroads. Go figure, with these arms being crossed. Let's talk about the 6 of Swords out here, getting through something. 3 of Pentacles out here in reverse. Now I'm still seeing a third-party situation. With the 3 of Pentacles out here in reverse and the 3 of Swords in reverse, you've had your heart broken multiple times. This is a tally going on. And I feel like this person has betrayed you with other people, but here you are like, maybe I should stick around. So if you want to get through that, I encourage that, but that's entirely up to you. Okay, if you like third-party situations, if you like being in the background, You know, I don't suggest it. I never will. You deserve a counterpart. You know, God made, somebody said God made Adam and Eve, and somebody is just like skeptical on who they should call a counterpart, and you have to look at their heart space, period. Let's talk about the Empress in reverse. I'm not convincing, I'm sorry. I don't have the energy. Two of Pentacles out here. I feel like this Empress or your counterpart wanted more than their fair share is what I'm getting here. You were dealing with somebody very entitled and egotistical, and I feel like you and them are both in an inner unbalance because they never appreciated you, and now they recognize that maybe I should have appreciated them, but they only want to do it for vain reasons. And I feel like you guys are just teetering and weighing the options when it shouldn't be that hard of a decision. Okay. Guys, I wish you nothing but the best. I really do. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's offensive. That's why I take it personal. You know, it really is offensive to me because I know I have a crossroad out there that's just like, what should I do? Well, thanks. Thank you for your confidence. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, they gotta recognize it's beyond reality. It's spiritual, but they're still stuck in this earthly plane. Okay. I gotta take a minute. Somehow somebody was able to offend me without even being in my vicinity. You know, it's just like, guess I'm not good enough. Whatever. What's up, Cardamom Seeds? Welcome to your reading. Come on in. Let's talk about your urgent messages. Let's talk about your Great Spirit, Holy Spirit. What's going on with pile number 4? Yikes. You might want to go to pile 2 because we have 2 duplicates out here. I don't have any channel messages, so let's get it in, Holy Spirit. What's going on with pile 4, please and thank you. Temperance out here. You guys are Earth Angels. That's what I'm getting here because I just talked about Earth Angels in pile 3. So you might want to go to pile 3. Don't know. Temperance is all about minding her business, a journey of healing, peace. I tap in with my second card and I'm gonna have to go there. But I feel like this is y'all energy out here. Let's talk about it. Tower card. You guys are supposed to heal other people. You're supposed to save the day. The Tower card is all about destruction, a crisis, and an emergency. And I feel like you guys have been doing a good job is what I'm getting here with the Temperance upright and the Tower card. You've been saving the day. You've been putting out the fires. You've been easing people's nerves and their stress is what I'm getting here because the Tower card comes with a lot of stress. I feel like you guys don't see your hard work and you feel like you have nothing but stress. So you're like, am I really doing a good job? Is what I'm getting here. So let's continue on. You guys feel insecure and like an amateur because my Page of Swords is a student and he's just now setting off in his journey is what I'm getting here. So I feel like you guys are just starting off and you're doing something good is what I'm getting here. But you guys feel a bit insecure, a bit vulnerable maybe. And I feel like you're on the right track. Okay, so let's continue on. 2 of Wands out here. Now I see another person out here because I read all my cards individually. I feel like you are talented and you are in the early phases. With this page who's in the early phase and the two of wands is the early phase of the tarot deck, I feel like you guys are inspired by another person that's not in the picture, and I feel like you guys will be able to go far, is what I'm getting here. This was written in the cards, and I don't want to, be cliche and say that, but I see this crystal ball out here. A lot of you guys are intuitive, or you read cards. Did you hear that horn? And you're just now starting out, and now you're like, does this really, work the way it's supposed to work? And you can't second guess yourself, first of all, with these two of wands out here. When you're doing your thing, you have to do what feels called to you, and you have to not second guess yourself. You just have to go with it. Okay, so you have somebody in your life that's not in your life that you're inspired by, is what I'm getting here. But you feel insecure and you feel like you're not getting anywhere. Okay, you're in the beginning stages. But my first advice for you is to not second guess. Okay, just go with it and feel what your soul feels, feel what your heart feels. What else you got? Four of Wands out here, and I have the Six of Wands out here. Spirit is urging me to tell you guys to clean up your spaces, because whenever I get the Four of Wands, it's a home space, it's cheerful and celebrating vibes, and Spirit is telling me to tell you guys to clean up after yourself and after your pets. A lot of dirtiness will cloud your judgment, and it becomes negative energy. I feel like once you do that, you will seek victory, because I have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands are all about victory and success and getting through, things. So you will get through the insecurity, you will get through the vulnerability, but you have to clean your space. That's what I'm getting here. What else we got? Ace of Swords out here in reverse. You feel like you don't have strong intuition, and that's because you have to cut some things out. You have to clean up a little bit. You have to change your diet, is what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a fork and a knife. Some of you guys need to eat more vegetables, is what I see here. I see him chomping some salads and, vegetables, and you need to cleanse your body and your space. You need to recognize that you're a temple, and so is the space around you. Okay, so you have to cut some things out of your life, and that will improve your intuition. Ace of Swords are all about intuition, truth, and clarity. Your intuition will be much sharper with the Ace of Swords once you cut some things out of your diet and once you cut things out of your space. Spirit keeps on showing me a pet with this bird out here. Like, you guys need to clean up after your pets. They can't just be peeing everywhere and pooping everywhere and you're not doing anything about it. Okay, what else you got? Justice card out here. This will bring you more satisfaction. The Justice card is all about discerning, and I feel like you guys have to discern your space, what you eat, what you're looking at, what you're absorbing, is what I'm getting here with Justice card. So you have to make some executive decisions, is what I'm getting here. Ending this reading with the Devil card out here upright. I see you guys second guessing yourself and feeling like you are involving yourself in the dark craft, is what I'm getting here with the Devil card at ending your reading. Now, the devil will try to convince you and try to stop an earth angel. These are enemies right here, okay? The devil doesn't want to see you do good. And I feel like you need to put out that fire of the devil and you listening to the negative thoughts. And you have to say, you know what? I am channeling the Most High. I'm channeling goodness. And there's a difference. Okay, you have to pick a side, and you have to say, no, I'm doing this for good, and you have to stay with good, is what I'm getting here. But the devil keeps on telling you, oh no, you're dabbling in divination, negative, negative, negative. But you have to recognize that the Most High is divination, is spiritual. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being spiritual. Okay, so stop listening to those negative thoughts, is what I'm getting here with the Devil card. And this is a part of the self-doubt, is what I meant to say, and you second-guessing yourself out here, because the devil will make you second-guess yourself, and when you second-guess yourself, you're not aligned with the Most High, you're not aligned with spirituality. Let's get some closing remarks. I hope I'm not confusing nobody. Oh, some of you guys look at me as enlightened. Thank you. Compliment, but I'm here to tell you, you're enlightened too. So go ahead and you need to let your hair down, because I see pent up energy out here. So a lot of you guys are enlightened as well, but you guys second guess. I see these two branches still second guessing themselves with these two wands out here. You're inspired by a person, and you need to continue being inspired and do things your own way. That's another way for you guys to merge and forge into your own path. You can't do what everybody does the way that they do the way that they do it, excuse me. You have to forge your own way and do it differently and do what feels calls to you in your own spirit. Okay? God and the Most High created us all uniquely. We're not going to do everything the same way. So you have to make do with what you got and do it the way you do it. Great Spirit, can I get closing remarks, please? I choked on that one. All right, let's talk about this Earth Angel, spiritual, Ace of Swords out here. You second guess yourself with the Ace of Swords out here in reverse, and I feel like you're fully aware of it because I have the Two of Swords out here in reverse. I count my cards, and with the Two of Swords, it's like you being closed off and you feel like you're not getting anywhere because you're second guessing yourself. But the Two of Swords in reverse is telling me you're fully aware that you're second guessing yourself. So go on your first hunch, go on your first instance, okay? No more second guessing, no more, because that's what's slowing you down. So your intuition will get sharp as soon as you stop second guessing and going back and forth saying, oh, am I doing this right? You're doing it right. Tower card in reverse. 3 of Pentacles out here in reverse. A lot of you guys want to do this for work is what I'm getting here, and it's not working for you right now, but I feel like you're about to move mountains is what I'm seeing here, but you have to get to work. And once you stop second guessing yourself, it's going to work and evolve. I see a revolving door out here. Like, this is a process. It starts with intuition, and then you got to stop second guessing yourself, and then it's going to start working, okay? I had to count this out. I hope it made sense for you guys. You guys are intuitive. Let's talk about this Page of Swords out here, a student. Tower card out here. You guys are intimidated and you feel like it's a lot of work, but you're already making waves. This is what I'm getting here with 2 tower cards in reverse. Yikes. 2 tower cards in reverse. It's not as hard as you imagine it to be, and I feel like once you forge your way and you make a formula that works for you, it will get easier and easier and easier. Let's talk about the 2 of Wands out here, planning. 5 of Cups out here in reverse. My 5 of Cups is all about missing somebody, and I see this person that's missing in this picture. So it's somebody that you're inspired by, that you miss, that you probably should reach out to. Because my 5 of Cups is missing instead of being in regret and sorrow. I feel like somebody disassociated because I see the 3 of Cups poured over, and that's all about disassociation. And you want to reconcile with them. You want them in your life. I see blood out here. Don't know why. Weird vibes. But I see you miss them and they're not in the picture. So why don't you incorporate them in the picture? Let's talk about the 4 of Wands out here, your home space. My Knight of Cups is all about disappointment and dissatisfaction. I feel like something or someone runs wild because my Knight's going missions and they're active. And I feel like you have somebody that's active and they need to go outside. I'm choking on it again. They need to go outside because they're too active. And, you know, since they're not going outside, they're active inside, if you get my drift. And that's what leaves you disappointed, dissatisfied, or you don't have the time of day to really take care of things. And I feel like you have to develop a plan because my Knight's going missions and they're prepared. Let's talk about this Ace of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords out here, upright. I see you quickly advancing. We went from the Page of Swords and now to the Queen of Swords, regardless of your sex. But I feel like your intuition will get sharper, but you have to do some landscaping. You have to see things clearly. You have to stop second-guessing yourself. You have to be confident and graceful with yourself and patient with yourself. Things don't happen overnight, okay? I know it didn't happen overnight for me. I had to continue and continue and continue. And look at my subscriber count. I'm not in the millions. I'm still learning, okay? Let's talk about, oh, wait a minute. Some of you guys would have been very good judges because whenever I get the Queen of Swords and the Justice card, I get Judge Judy vibes. She likes holding people accountable with the Queen of Swords, and the Justice card discerns. So a lot of you guys are in a role to show people the way, a role to hold people accountable, and you'll be great to do it, but you have to remember to be graceful because I know sometimes I get a bit Judge Judy and I start pointing fingers, and that's not what we're here to do. We're here to use our heart space. We're here to be graceful. Let's talk about this Justice card. A lot of you guys give up easily. You start feeling bad about yourself. You become a victim really quick with the Ten of Swords out here in reverse. When in all actuality, you haven't put enough work in. Is what I'm getting here. You feel like you're not getting anywhere with the Justice card in reverse. You feel like it's not fair with the Justice card in reverse. And it's just like, I'm not getting anywhere, so I might as well quit and give up. You see how he's down and out? And it's just like, you're just playing victim. So if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, crack back at it. Get to work. Let's talk about the Devil card, because this is a very important aspect of your reading, because something or someone or an entity around you makes you not confident. It makes you bound to their negativity, and I don't like it. So let's talk about it. Three of Swords out here in reverse. You have to heal, and you have to not take things personal when things don't go smoothly, okay? The Three of Swords is all about heartbreaking, taking things personal, and being affected, and I feel like you guys got to heal. If something that doesn't work out as you imagine it to be, continue. Don't give up, okay? Some of you guys have to detach. I see a relationship out here with the heart space out here. Some of you have to detach from somebody that wants to keep you in sorrow and misery with this duo out here, and you have to heal from that. You have to cut out the negativity, but that's just, that's just for some people. That's not everybody's story. Guys, take what resonates. It's been a long reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.